This is episode number 3077 of the Who Cares News for Wednesday, April 29th, 2026. The Who Cares News is a member of the Mouthful Media Podcast Network.
It's not fake news. It's not breaking news. In fact, it's news you couldn't care less about. It's the Who Cares News with your hosts, Van Camp and Morgan.
The New York Times just dropped a list of the 30 greatest living American songwriters.
Now, I did this yesterday with somebody on the phone as I saw it coming across. And everybody's going like, well, what about this and that? It said living. Brian Wilson is dead. That kind of thing. So, yeah. So yeah, I don't know that we're going to go through the whole list there, but
No.
I'm sure you got the highlights.
Yeah, I think there's
Living.
There's so many prolific songwriters. So
Yeah.
it kind of reads like your playlist after 3 different personalities and several decades of work.
Because, yes, there's still some people that are alive from way back when.
On the list, you've got Taylor Swift.
Of course.
I mean, she's written all of her own songs.
Of course. I know.
Argue that
And my buddy on the phone, he said, what did he say to me? He said, yeah, I wasn't going to mention her, but I knew. He goes, I just didn't want to give her that kind of satisfaction. I said, well, you got to give her satisfaction. She's been writing songs, 17 albums, writing songs for almost 20 years. Yeah.
And probably before that, when she was her early teenager, when she was writing.
No, I know.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z, yeah.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. That was kind of surprised me, okay, but yeah.
Dolly Parton.
Yes, Dolly Parton.
Yes.
Big on that list, yeah, because she's probably the most prolific living country. There's one more. There's one more in the country. Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson
is on that list, and today's Willie's birthday, by the way.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. Chris Stapleton.
Not on that list.
No,
But I mean, he's written a ton of songs.
Yeah.
Not just for him, but for other
people.
Artists. Yeah.
Yeah. And
that's
what
deal.
he did before he became a
He was a songwriter.
artist.
And then it's like somebody said, hey, why don't you sing?
Yeah. Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, Stevie, yeah.
Bob Dylan.
Of course, Bob Dylan.
And you have to wonder where's Carole King?
Carole King is on that list. She was on that list.
Okay.
I remember that, yeah.
All right.
See, you're probably not going to have everybody because,
I don't even,
it's abbreviated. You got the abbreviated list.
So
yeah.
didn't state rankings just vibes and a reminder that American music is basically one big, giant, beautiful mixtape.
It is.
As it should be.
It was really a wonderful list, and there was also people like Kendrick Lamar and Missy Elliott on that list.
Yeah.
Some of the nows, or not necessarily nows, but again,
it spans. It does.
Yeah, it does span. And again, these are the top 30 living American songwriters. And I believe there was a ballot or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I saw that online yesterday, and I was kind of going through it. Bruce Springsteen on that list as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
As he well should be.
Yeah. These are people who wrote a lot of songs.
Yeah.
A lot of important songs.
The list was built from ballots submitted by hundreds of music experts.
No, the music industry, okay.
Yeah, it came from the industry itself, focusing on artists whose work has shaped the sound over the last 50 years.
Yeah. I would go to say longer than that. Carole King was writing songs in the late 1950s.
Yeah.
So she's coming up on her 70th year in the business.
Right.
Man.
James Taylor he's written his share of songs.
He was more famous for covering songs.
True.
Another person on that list that you don't have, Paul Simon.
Yes.
Paul Simon on that list. Yeah.
And no way to go through all 30 of them.
No. Although we just could have done all 30 of them and then said, yeah, okay, you got it. But yeah, there was the Hollands, Brian and Eric, the Holland Dozier Hollands. Those guys still alive. 2 of those guys still alive.
If you've ever sung in the car like you were headlining your own tour,
yeah, you probably hit on some of these, some of these songs. At least the American ones,
Now, Taylor Swift, Jay-Z, and Bad Bunny alone, okay, just the 3 of them, have nearly 500 Billboard Hot 100 entries.
Is that crazy?
That's crazy.
3
20
artists.
number 1 hits and a pile of Grammys.
And Jay-Z, leading of the 3. He's got more Grammys than the other 2.
So there's, man.
Crazy.
When you look at the numbers and the facts, I don't care what you say about some of these people. It doesn't matter because they're gifted. They are
very
talent.
gifted, and they hit a nerve or a chord. See what I did there? With us, the music population. So
Taylor's also about to become one of the youngest inductees into Songwriters Hall of Fame as well.
Right.
So,
money
overachiever.
Money that's coming to her for the rest of her life and her heirs.
And her heirs.
Yeah.
American Pie actress Shannon Elizabeth.
Yes.
Just turned nostalgia into a serious payday, reportedly pulling in over $1.2 million in her first week on OnlyFans.
Oh, man. Really?
This is why we call it the Who Cares News.
At this point in her life?
You know.
Okay. All right.
She could get filters and, you know.
Filters and airbrush. It's hard to do airbrushing on live video. I'm just going to put that out there. It's like
true, but you can
put Vaseline on a lens.
You can put lipstick on a pig.
No, they've been doing that for a long time. You know, it's like on diffused lens, they just smear Vaseline on it.
You can put makeup anywhere.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, good point.
A big chunk of that 1.2 million came from direct messages, tips, and subscriber content.
Okay.
You know, they say that you can clip your toenails on OnlyFans and people will pay to watch.
People will pay to watch.
Maybe I'll do that.
We are weirdos. We are really weirdos.
Out of belly buttons.
Yeah. We talked about that a long time ago. Yeah.
So, Shannon says this move is about control, connection, and starting fresh after her divorce.
Okay.
Not going full shock value. So she says there's no full nudity, just strategic content and smart branding.
Strategic means she's covered.
Yeah.
But strategically covered.
And, you know, like I said, she says the move's about control. Hello. Ka-ching.
Ka-ching. She's 52, by the way. Shannon is 52. So, see, there's hope.
Up.
There's hope.
She's still pretty young.
That's hope.
She says part of the money supports her Animal Conservation Foundation. And for that...
Yeah.
I say good job.
Yep, there you go.
Celebrity chef Jada De Laurentiis,
girl. My girl.
She's back in the rumor blender. Uh-oh. Oopsie-daisy.
Oh, boy.
Once again, her love life is the main ingredient. Fresh buzz is swirling online. Recycling old speculation about past relationships. Questioning her current one with longtime partner Shane Farley. But here's the thing.
What's the thing?
Jada and Shane have been together for years.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jada, Shane, and her bucket have been together for years. They've quietly minded their own business when all of a sudden, the internet is now interested. Why?
Why? I think people are interested in her.
She says it's all been that all this stuff is misunderstood, exaggerated, and
I was with a friend of mine in Las Vegas last week. And her name came up because we went by her place on the Strip. He goes, I think she's a chef. I said, of course she's a chef. He goes, well, no, I know. She has a show, but I think she cooks food on that show. I can't get right past more than just her being on the show. See?
I gotcha.
See where the eyes are? Okay.
Yeah.
The bucket, we've talked about the bucket. She has a spit bucket. She spits. And that's how she can eat that food, stick it in her mouth, and you never see her swallow.
And maintain her girlish figure.
She spits.
I heard you.
Okay, all right. Sorry, moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
that's all I have to say about that.
She's never going to live down any of this relationship crap. The Bobby Flay stuff and everything else. But you know what? At least people are talking about her.
Well, Bobby Flay is with Brooke. What's her name? Brooke.
I don't know who he's with now.
No, it's the chef, Brooke. Brooke Williams.
Oh, Brooke Williams?
Yeah, they are
Williamson?
a couple.
Oh, are they a couple now? Okay.
Yeah, they've been a couple for a little while.
I missed that.
But Jada knows any publicity is good publicity.
It is. It's good publicity. Yes, it is. And you know what? The Who Cares News will have more tomorrow. Have a great day, and...
That's all the news you could care less about for today.
Subscribe to the Who Cares News and never miss an episode. We're on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, iHeartRadio, or anywhere fine podcasts are heard. And check us out on Facebook, too. You can listen to our live broadcast every weekday at 8:45 a.m. Pacific on BossBossRadio.com.
That's a mouthful.